Welcome back, everybody, to my 4-in-1 birthday special for Shaylyn, Geena, Jaron, and Kim, in which we're going to play our next PlayStation game, and that is Jeopardy 2nd Edition. Let's see how it goes.
Hi folks, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Tournament of Champions. One player. From the Sony Pictures Studio, this is Jeopardy!
Hi, and welcome to Jeopardy's Tournament of Champions. You know, only the very best players are invited to participate in our tournament. So congratulations to each of you. Let's get started. Here are the categories for the Jeopardy round. Herbs and spices, the bicentennial, pilgrims, literary second bananas, crossword clues are, and just to finish things off, the telltale heart. Your choice, player one.
At 2 p.m. on the big day, this bell was gently tapped in Philadelphia.
What is the Liberty Bell?
Player one. Definitely.
I'll take the bicentennial for 200.
On July 9th, this great-great-great-great-granddaughter of King George III became an honorary citizen of New York City.
I don't have any idea.
Player two.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Exactly. Your choice, player two.
Let's try Pilgrims for 100.
Thousands of pilgrims gather annually in Cairo and Damascus to join caravans to make the Hajj to this holy city.
What is Mecca?
Player one. You're correct. Player one, your turn.
This religion has 7 holy cities of pilgrimage, including Varanasi and Ayodhya.
Player two.
Hindu.
That's it. It's your turn, player two.
Herbs and spices for 100.
Though derived from the same plant as opium, these seeds are non-narcotic.
What are poppy seeds?
Player one. You got it. Your choice, player one.
I actually need to pause for a second real fast, step away to take care of something. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're ready to resume, and I'm back. I'll take herbs and spices for 200.
The scientific name of this herb is Mentha piperita.
What is peppermint?
Player one. That's right.
This aromatic leaf, used to flavor meat, soups, and stews, comes from a laurel tree.
What's a bay leaf?
Player one. You got it.
During the Middle Ages, merchants who adulterated this expensive yellow spice were burnt at the stake.
What is saffron?
Player one. That's it.
Referring to their shape, these fragrant buds take their name from the Latin word for nail.
Player three.
Cloves.
You're correct. Okay, player three.
The Telltale Heart. For 100, please.
This largest artery begins in the lower left chamber and gives rise to the coronary arteries.
What is the aorta?
Player one. You got it. Player one, what'll it be?
In 1984, in the first surgery of its kind, baby Faye received a heart transplant from this monkey.
What is a baboon?
Player one. You're correct. Answer, the Daily Double. Player one, please make your wager.
The heart has 4 of these to regulate the flow of blood, including the mitral.
Player one.
What are veins? Or ventricles, I mean?
No, I'm sorry.
It's not? Valves? Oh. Well, we can get it back. It's okay. Shake it off. Shake it off.
This term for an irregular heartbeat is from the Greek for without measure.
What is arrhythmia?
Player one. Right you are.
The atria make up the upper, smaller part of the heart, and these chambers form the lower portion.
Now is the time for what are ventricles.
Player one. That's right.
This national Washington edifice that houses the Declaration of Independence stayed open for 76 straight hours.
What is the National Archives?
Player one. Exactly.
The Smithsonian launched the Air and this museum.
What is space?
Player one. Definitely.
He was U.S. president at the time.
Who is
Player
Jimmy
one.
Carter?
No, that's not right. Sorry.
Who's the other one?
Player three. You got it. Player three, what will it be?
I'll take crossword clues R. For 100, please.
Take a break. 4 letters.
Player one. Yes, indeed. Your choice, player one.
Soldier's wake-up call. 8 letters.
Player one. Yes.
Great Pharaoh. 6 letters.
Player one. That's it.
Meeting between lovers or spacecraft, 10 letters.
Player 1. Right you are.
Carpool, 9 letters. In 1623, he married fellow pilgrim Priscilla Mullins.
Player 1. Ooh, no, sorry. Player 2. Well done, yes. Player 2.
I'll try literary second bananas for 100.
Robinson Crusoe had 24 years of solitude prior to rescuing this daily cannibal and teaching him English.
Player 1. You're correct. Player 1, what'll it be?
Charlie Bates is the boisterous sidekick to this artful Oliver Twist pickpocket.
Player 1. You got it.
Many of the Sherlock Holmes stories are recounted by this physician.
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
This simple peasant became Don Quixote's squire after being promised an island to rule.
Player 3. Well done, yes. Player 3, it's your turn.
Let's try literary second bananas for 500, please, Alex.
In Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer says that he and Huck Finn have knowed this slave all his life.
Player 1. Exactly. Player 1.
About 3 million pilgrims a year visit this city on the Gave de Pau stream near the Pyrenees in France.
Player 3. Right you are. And to finish off this round,
Each year, many Buddhist pilgrims visit the site at Bodh Gaya, where this once grew.
Player 2. Well done, yes. Let's take a look and see how everyone's doing after the Jeopardy round. You're off to a fantastic start, Player 1. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. Player 2, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy. Now it's time for the Double Jeopardy round. Dollar values double, and we have 2 daily doubles for you on the board. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round. People. You have a pet what? Know your Earth. Around the globe. Ordinal number, please. And finally, it's in the book. Notice the quotation marks. It's your turn, player 2.
Let's do Around the Globe. For 200, please, Alex.
This English City's Times literary supplement carried Virginia Woolf's reviews for over 30 years.
Player 1. That's right. Player 1, your turn.
Tajikistan has the highest one of these in the world. The U.S. doesn't even make the top 10 with Hoover.
Player 1. Definitely.
This term for an African doll representing a spirit also refers to an extreme fixation.
Player 2. That's it. Your choice, player 2.
Let's do It's in the Book. For 200, Alex.
The 1997 Greater LA edition had 17 columns of Smith's and 20 columns of Rodriguez's.
Player 1. Yes, indeed. Player 1.
It can mean an insect or a person who devours volumes.
Player 1. You're correct.
Bob Hoskins' father was a bookkeeper, and Peter O'Toole's father had this racier profession.
Player 2. Yes. Player 2.
Ordinal number, please. For 200, please.
It's where Washington was in war, in peace, and in the hearts of his countrymen.
Player 1. Well done. Yes. Your choice, player 1.
Nervous breakdown the Rolling Stones suffered in the 60s.
Player 3. Yes. Player 3, what will it be?
You have a pet what? For 200, please.
The pot-bellied species of these can grow to over 100 pounds, others up to 1,000.
Player 1. You're correct. Player 1.
The reticulated one of these snakes may live 20 years and grow to 30 feet.
Player 1. Good answer, but sorry, that's wrong. Player 3. Exactly. Player 3, it's your turn.
People. For 200, Alex.
Stephen Vincent Benet said this 16th president was 6 feet 1 in his stocking feet and tough as a hickory rail.
Player 1. Right you are. Your choice, player 1.
Appropriately, Scottish composer Thea Musgrave wrote an opera about this Queen of Scots.
Player 1. Well done, yes.
In 1974, his show, A Prairie Home Companion, debuted on 30 Midwest public radio stations.
Player 2. Definitely. Player 2, you choose.
Know Your Earth. For 200, please, Alex.
It's the length in hours of a mean solar day.
Player 1. That's right. Player 1, your turn.
Follow this line around the center of the Earth, and you'll travel about 24,900 miles back to your starting point.
Player 1. Right you are. Answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager.
Filling this lake behind Hoover Dam caused earthquakes in the area until the land settled.
Player 1. A lot at stake here, but you got it. What a gamble.
Of man, storms, or the Ice Age, the one the book The Earth says has caused the most damage.
Player 1. Yes, indeed.
Just above the troposphere is this ozone-containing sphere.
Player 3. Yes. If you would, Player 3.
I'd like... You have a pet what? For 600.
This strutting bird, held sacred in India, makes a nice watchdog, or watchbird.
Player 1. That's right. Your choice, Player 1.
The African pygmy type of this is sold as a pet, the sonic one as a video game.
Player 1. Exactly.
Medieval monks dined on these flat-tailed aquatic rodents, saying as fish they could be eaten on fast days.
Player 1. You got it.
This Baltic country's major cities include Kaunas, Klaipėda, and Vilnius.
Player 1. Exactly.
Mizzen Head, this country's southernmost mainland point, lies in County Cork, and that's no blarney.
Player 1. Well done, yes.
Aimed at women, it's the biggest selling U.S. magazine that fits the category.
Player 3. That's right. Player 3, what will it be?
Ordinal lumber, please. For 600, please, Alex.
Shakespeare's Night to Remember.
Player 1. You're correct. Player 1, your turn. Answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager.
A Broadway musical, Street.
Player 1. That's it.
Your helper in a duel.
Anybody? Player 2? Yes. Your choice, player 2.
People? For 800, please, Alex.
Sir Charles collects the wit and wisdom of this 1993 NBA MVP.
Player 1. Yes, indeed. Player 1.
This Spaniard surrealist painted works like the Madonna of Port Ligeat and those famous melting watches.
Player 1. Yes. And to wrap up this board,
The 1954 work Seduction of the Innocent blamed these publications for corrupting America's youth.
player 1. That's it. That brings us to the end of the double Jeopardy round. So let's take a quick look at the scores. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it, player 3. You'll get them next round, player 2. All right, now it's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager. The category in Final Jeopardy is Stephen King. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager. Player 2? Player 3?
This 1974 bestseller was originally subtitled A Novel of a Girl with a Frightening Power.
Player 1. All right, let's see if anyone came up with the right question. Player 2, your question. That's it. Right, well done. And your wager was? Player 3, your question. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Player 1, your question. That's right. And your wager was? And that's all for the Tournament of Champions game. Let's see how everyone did. Our big winner, Player 1. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny.